Aloha, Earth Angels. It is your Van Life Oracle Still Waters. Today we are going to do another energy update, and we're going to see what clarity we can get on the current energies of the day. So we can get started right away. Oh, very good energy to start our reading. Ace of Cups energy. Ace of Cups. There's a lot of love. There's a new beginning. New beginnings are starting to unfold for you now. We're starting to get out of that very unclear moon energy. It is a full moon right now. And I feel like with this full moon, it's definitely a good time to do like a cleansing moon bath ritual. And all you have to do that is to go outside during the full moon and raise your face to the moon. Look at the moon, gaze at the moon. Even with your eyes closed, you can moon gaze with your eyes closed up at the moon and just allow the moon, that light to fill you. Because that light is going to provide you with a lot of clarity about these new beginnings that are occurring in your life right now. Yeah, it's a time of intense spiritual growth for you right now. Very, very, very intense spiritual growth. And it's less about getting that coin right now, it's less about um, wish fulfillment, and it's more about an abundance of personal development. And that's what we've achieved. We've gone through this period, and it's felt very much like a master class in um, letting go and allowing for new change and new beginnings, and approaching this time with a lot of compassion for yourself and for others, as well as patience, humility, and a sense of awe and wonder about what you are observing at this time that's going on around you, that's going on to you, is very enlightening, healing, and it's like a huge fresh start for you, which is what you've been wanting for a really long time. Whether or not you believe that this is what you wanted, it is a sort of wish fulfillment because you've been unsatisfied for a long time. We've been getting that in our readings, very unsatisfied. You've been feeling looked over, abused, um, and you've been feeling like this really hostile energy towards yourself. What is that energy? Something sticking to me. You've been feeling people are just being nasty to you. And in the past, when people would be nasty to you, you didn't have the amount of growth and personal development that you do right now. That it would really bother you. Like you would dwell on this for days. You would dwell on that energy for days. You would be mad for days at this person or these people or your coworker or whoever, people who are just bullying you. You would feel bad for yourself for days. You would feel hate in your heart for days. And now you're getting out of that energy. You're growing. You're learning that these people and these situations can be seen from a completely different angle, can be approached from a different angle. And you don't have to get mad about somebody disrespecting you, somebody being rude to you, being short with you, snippy with you. It's not a time for you to feel sorry for yourself. You really don't feel sorry for yourself. You can get mad about it, in the moment. You will feel a little bit of like, excuse me. It's like that who do you think you are kind of feeling, but it's not even worth it. And more so than that, you have the ability to kind of see it from their perspective. Maybe this person is just being that way. I mean, if you really step back and observe their behavior, you'll observe that they're doing the same thing to everyone. It's not just you. It may feel like it's just you, but it's not just you. And if you're able to really step back and observe the situation for what it really is, you'll see it from another perspective. And you know that this is part of the process of stepping into this new beginning for you and stepping into the light. It's part of the process of you fully developing into your emotional maturity and your emotional intelligence. You're becoming emotionally intelligent while you're dealing with these triflers and these assholes. It's helping you to develop your emotional intelligence. It's helping you to develop your capacity and grow your spiritual bank account. Your emotional bank account has grown exponentially. So, for your physical bank account, your money, literal bank account, it cannot grow unless you develop all these other bank accounts: spiritual, emotional, mental, physical, your health bank account, your your physical strength bank account, your empathy bank account, your ability to have inner peace. All these things, there's a bank account for that. There is a container. And if your container is small or practically non existent when it comes to these things, you're not going to be able to develop to have an abundance and a surplus of the physical stuff, the outside stuff, the actual money. You know, at this time, you want to build your portfolio, you want to build your bank account, you want to build your crypto wallet, literally your crypto wallet. You need to develop your other bank accounts too. You cannot neglect the other bank accounts that have to be filled. These cups have to be filled before they can start overflowing. Before you can start overflowing with abundance, you need to develop these spiritual and other containers, these other accounts in your life. So you cannot suppress your emotions. You need to observe them, not suppress them, but observe them. It's not about suppressing your truth when someone disrespects you or when someone's being snippy with you or being rude or demanding of you. It's not about not standing up for yourself. It's about observation. It's about taking yourself out of it. It's not about suppression. You're not holding anything inside. You are just stepping away. You're just going outside of the situation. That doesn't mean you're suppressing anything. You're not holding yourself back. You're just removing yourself from that energy. And it doesn't mean you have to physically remove yourself. You could still be right next to the person. You can still be face to face with the person, but just not engaged in that energy. You could be in a completely different energy, completely different, completely opposite energy from where they're at. And a situation is only as bad as what you build it up and make it to be. You can catastrophize because you can worry about a confrontation, a possible confrontation, or a possible bad situation, but you're making it that in your mind. You can prepare yourself for that possibility, but that doesn't mean that's the only possibility. It's not the only possibility. We live in a multi-dimensional reality, and you can shape reality to be exactly what you want it to be because you have 100% control over yourself and how you react. And that's all up to you. Yeah. So when there is fighting, when there is conflict going on in your life or going on around you, you don't have to engage with it because when you engage with it, that's ego. That's ego driven. That's you attaching your heart and your peace to that chaos. What for? Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you bring discord into your heart space to harm you? Maybe because it's familiar, it's what you know. Could be, could be. Think about it. What about this discordant energy is so calming for you, is so attractive to you? Why do you feel that you own that discordant energy? Those feelings of defeat, of pressure, literal blood pressure, high blood pressure moments, moments that elevate your adrenaline, raise your cortisol, raise your blood pressure. Why is that so familiar to you? You got to figure out why you've attached yourself to that energy. And I'm saying this quite literally. I'm not. I'm saying this to whoever's reading this. There's something going on with you because that's what's coming up. If you feel like this reading isn't for you, I would disagree because it's a very strong, very direct message that is coming through about you and about discordant energy and conflict energy and how you are approaching it in this now, at this time in your life, this life phase. This is how things are going to progress for you. Because if you can't learn this lesson, if you're not ready to learn this lesson and ready to let go of the discordant energy, the fighting, the bickering, the feeling of defeat, the struggle, like you always have to struggle, you gotta step back from that. Step away. It's not about oppression. It's not about holding yourself back or holding yourself down. It's the opposite of that. It's setting yourself free from this BS. Because all it is illusion. It's BS, it's lies. Because this conflict that you're having is not with anybody else but yourself. There's nobody else. That's all illusion. The conflict is internal. It's an internal war. Yeah, it's an internal war that you it's like you're playing chess against yourself. It's like you're going to battle with another army that is led by you. I mean, it's literally that. It's quite literally that. You need to figure out a more constructive way to proceed. And the most constructive way to proceed is just to step out of it and just be like, no, I'm not engaging in this. I'm not gonna go into battle with myself and draw myself further into a pit. In fact, I'm gonna approach the situation with love. I'm gonna approach the situation with a full heart, an even attitude, even spirit, from a balanced point of view. And And I don't have to wig out because somebody else is wigging out. I don't have to um, be defiant of someone coming into my energy space and saying, please help me, or, you know, or is lying to our face, or just their energy of discord and they're demanding some of our energy. It's not about putting up an energy block, it's about being so abundant with positive energy that their energy just fizzles out. It will literally cancel out their energy because you approach your presence is a healing, loving, abundant, happy energy, and it's not about faking it. If you feel like you have to fake it, then just disengage. You can just get yourself out of it. But really, what I'm saying here is that you won't have to fully disengage. Someone could literally be in the depths of their despair, and your presence, you will lift them out of that very easily, because when you are balanced and you are positive and happy and in the middle of the vortex, and it will just completely cleanse out. It will be really amazing to watch as the way that you approach the situation with loving kindness, and the situation will completely fizzle out, and it won't be what you thought it was going to be. You thought it was going to be like this huge fight, or a lot of drama. And even though they're in their drama, it wasn't drama for you at all. I don't know if this is making sense, but your homework assignment is to try it. That's what your homework assignment is. Your homework assignment is to try it. Just try it. Just trust yourself. Trust that you have the emotional capacity and the emotional intelligence and the intellect to not be harmed by these situations any longer. And also know for a fact that you are fully satisfied in this situation because you satisfied yourself. You're not looking externally for your satisfaction. You're so emotionally abundant because your emotional bank account is overflowing. I hope this is making sense. I hope so. I'm gonna get into some oracle cards, and then we'll flash through some tarot. Um, yeah, you have within you the philosopher's stone. You have within you the key, the prize, the seed of of life everlasting. It's like it's like the the holy grail, the holy grail inside of you. It's inside of you. It's always been there, and it's not going away. And you can unlock this. There's modalities, there's permission slips, there's ways for you to completely unlock this energy inside of you. Um, that's something that I will have to look more into, but there are ways to do it. There are modalities to do it. And if you feel like it, you can look into it. So, what you would research is your pineal gland, cleansing your pineal gland, and learn about DMT, about entheogens, and you can unlock using these permission slips. By permission slip, what I mean is it's not necessary. None of these modalities are 100% necessary. because you already contain all the information inside of you. It's just that with our social conditioning and our lifestyle and our culture and society and just everything that all of the labels that we've wrapped ourselves in, all of these layers can suppress this fact, this fact of your beingness, that you contain the Holy Grail, that you contain the Philosopher's Stone, that you contain the literal seed of creation, of the universe, the star, the light inside of you, the light that you are, has been dimmed. It's still there. It's just got all these layers on top of it. And you can unlock these layers. You can supercharge, unlock them with the use of entheogens. Um, but you will have to do a lot of research, and that's a personal thing. That's 100% personal. I'm not endorsing any kind of I'm not endorsing you go in that direction. I'm just saying that's one way that humanity has found on this planet. There are plants, there are animals, there are things that can, there are substances, there are chemicals, there are things that can help you to unlock this quicker. But it's not absolutely necessary. One way you can unlock it quicker is through meditation. Now, even meditation is not recommended for everybody. Even meditation can be somewhat dangerous for some people. I don't meditate very much. And the reason I don't meditate very much is because I'm too connected to spirit. And sometimes I know that if I meditate, I'll die. I'll quite literally die. I'll just leave my body and never come back. And that's a personal problem, a personal challenge. I'm not going to say problem, it's a personal challenge for me. So I don't really prefer to meditate because I just instantly go into spirit mode and I'm gone. Because, like, why would I stay here? You know what I mean? But I think unlocking your pineal gland can be quite scary. But that's something you can do. You can start wiping away the dirt and debris from your pineal gland. That can be part of your homework assignment. Start cleansing your pineal gland because you are quite literally of the Pleiades. Yeah, you're quite literally of the Pleiades, and that's a fantastic, beautiful energy. So fantastic, so beautiful. The Pleiades in my culture is literally the visionary, the third eye. It is. It's the eye inside. It's that seed. It's that birthplace, the star seed. Yeah, Pleiades. It literally translates in my culture translates to that, and it holds a very important place in the history of this planet. Yeah, the Pleiades and the Pleiadian race, and that's something you can do more research on too. But it's very bright, bright, beautiful, beautiful, bright. There's a lot of light. There's a lot of love. And it's all unconditional. Unconditional love and joy. So much joy. Abundant. That's another bank account. Your happiness bank account. Your joy bank account. If you're feeling like crap, if you're not happy, if you're in depression mode, you're in depressed mode. Depressed, pressed. Everything's pressed. That is the reading. That's what's coming through very hard. Is that you're not up. This is not about suppressing. This is not about being depressed. It's not about being held down. It's not holding yourself back. It's about approaching with an overflow of love, joy, happiness, abundance, And then the things that you desire, that is how you get the things that you desire, because these that's how you overflow your bank accounts. You overflow the cups. You overflow the terraces. And the last rung is the quite literal physical abundance, material abundance is the last rung, is the last one to get filled. That's the why we're always focused on that last one. We're always focused on what we lack the most. But if we're not fulfilled where we're at, then how can we overflow to that level? We can't. We can't. So we need to seek the Pleiades. And that's another thing you can do. You can go outside when the Pleiades is in the sky, and you can look, or you can just look towards wherever the Pleiades is in the sky. You can quite literally use like stargazer apps to figure out where the Pleiades is at any time, and just direct your energy towards that. Just reconnect your third eye to the Pleiades star system. Oh, yeah, flower of life. You are the dreaming God. All of this stuff does not matter. This stuff is all transitional. Material wealth, material gain, the things that help you get from point A to point B, your clothing, your your hairstyle, your whatever is external, it's all illusion. It's all illusion. When you look in the mirror at yourself, you're not looking at yourself. You're looking at an interdimensional being, another version of yourself. It's another version of you. It's not literally you. That's not you in the mirror. It's a reflection, but it's not a reflection of you. It's quite literally someone else. And that's going like way too deep for this reading right now, but just think about stuff like that. You are in a waking dream, in a dream world. You are dreaming yourself awake and realizing what you are. And this stuff can get it can get overwhelming to the point where it's like, okay, is this really helping me? Is this really helping me get my needs met? This kind of flowery, flower of life kind of thinking about Pleiadians, being a star seed, um, spirituality, metaphysics. Um, you know, some people think that religion is a faster way to get your needs met. It's one way, and there's many different religions, so there's many different paths up the mountain. For me, I feel like understanding the gift that you are to this planet, and understanding having a strong sense of spirit inside of you is extremely helpful. Even if your material bank account is overdrafted, building your spiritual bank account and your emotional bank account and your joy bank account, you can do that at any time. You don't need your your literal financial bank account to do that. That's a falsehood. That is a lie that you've been told to believe. And you will do that even when you have money in your bank account. There's a lot of unsatisfied people who have abundance in their bank accounts because they're not able to use it in a way to completely fulfill themselves. If their spiritual bank account, if their joy bank account, if their love and compassion bank account is empty, well, how do you live a fulfilling life? You can't. Your life is not fulfilled. Money can make it easier on you so you don't have as many worries, but just not having as many worries is not the same thing as being spiritually fulfilled. It has nothing to do with that. It also has nothing to do with true compassion. Your compassion, it might make you happy, so there is some joy. Your joy bank account might get filled a little bit. Your tummy bank account will be full. You'll have a lot of nice things around you that can make you happy. But and maybe spiritually it can help you. Having a lot of money, you can go on retreats and stuff. But that's looking outside of yourself. I don't know. I'm starting to ramble, so let's get into our tarot and end this reading. Yeah, yeah, quite literally the stars, the Pleiades, star energy. It's time. It's time for you to reach for the stars. And when you are happy, abundant, fulfilled, and compassionate, reaching for the stars is no big whoop. It's like the easiest thing you could possibly do is reach for the stars and just grab and fulfill yourself. Use that star energy, moon energy, whatever. Use that energy to fill you up. Quite literally. Do a lot of stargazing. I do a ton of stargazing, and it's so healing and it's so helpful. And just say, you know what? I need a refill. I need a top up for my light. My light. I want to build up my light energy. Yeah, and do it fast because it's coming in hot. I like to say that it's coming in hot. Don't don't waste this time because your fulfillment, your abundance, it's all coming in hot. It's all coming in hot. It's quite literally your time. It's quite literally your time, and you're gonna fulfill your own wishes. It's gonna be completely on you to get your wish fulfillment. And you're gonna be completely able to do that. And it's not gonna be anything that is out of your reach. Because at this point you have a you have realized and you have lifted yourself up to the degree that the stars are just right there in front of you, and all you have to do is grab them and take them. And with that being said, I hope you have a blessed and abundant day, and you approach your day with a loving compassion for yourself and for others, quite literally. And thank you so much for joining me. Make sure that you do all the things to support this channel. I really appreciate it. Mahalo.